out at a public park. That's how you get arrested. What's good, YouTube? First video. My name is Trey. Some of y'all know me. A lot of y'all don't, because I don't really be on the internet like that. However, today I decided was the day I was gonna get my up and start actually documenting my car. That's my car. It's a 2019 Mazda 3. I don't even know where to start with this car. It's supercharged, right? I blew it up 3 days in a supercharger. All right, so that's number one. Let me give y'all a little tour real quick. All right, this is pretty much gonna be the main content of the channel, at least until we get another car on the channel. Yeah, this pretty much gonna be the channel build, I should say. So of course, you know, everything is always a work in progress. However, I wanted to kind of show y'all where I'm at right now. I guess I can start with the front. I've added some custom canards. All right, carbon fiber. Okay, let me get in there for you. Bam, look at that. Yeah, all right. So I'm still working on, my skills whenever it comes to the carbon fiber. And these were just the first two canards that I made. I just threw them on for the video so y'all can see kind of what I'm working on. I've got some carbon fiber vents from Subaru WRX STI. I'm probably gonna craft some that are actually like molded to the bumper, but I mean, these do for now. So I have a base in our front lip, right? I mean, I think most of us have a base in our front lip. If you don't have a stock lip, you probably got a base in our front lip, or you probably got something from like the Philippines, or you know, like overseas where they be doing all the crazy stuff. But if you got like a base in our front lip and you're low like I am, like I'm stupid low, and I get into the suspension, so I'm on silver coilovers, and they're pretty much maxed out. Like I took out the collars from the coilovers in the front and in the back, and then in the back I actually went with a stiffer spring rate just so I could get it a little bit lower. The front is low enough. It's actually a little bit, like, in my opinion, it lowered. Like the shit settled on me, I'm not gonna hold you. It's a little bit too low, like just a little too low. I mean, I guess, you know, if you're like a stance boy, it's cool, but this shit, I'm not gonna hold you, this shit low as hell. I'm running some cheapo Avid one. I think I paid like $1,000 for the entire set. I'm not gonna hold you, they're cheap, they are heavy. I'll probably switch them out for some lighter ones this year. I really don't need new wheels. The only reason I would get new wheels and that I'm probably upgrading my wheels is because I want lighter wheels, bruh. I ran these on my last Mazda. So I had a 2015 Mazda 3. It was a sedan, not the hatch. And I did like a molded wide body, custom everything to that one. I went way crazier on that one. And then 2020 hit, I lost my job, couldn't keep up with the payments, and they repoed my car. Yeah, devastating, but it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. Lesson learned, pay your bills before you start building on your cars. Alright, anyway, as I saw like the whole design language, I was like, yeah, I want that one. And I saw it in red. Now I got this one in black. Of course, I got it used. I got it 3 years ago, and I just chose whatever color I could find with the lowest amount of miles. I knew eventually I was going to either paint it or wrap it after I finished the body kit that I'm working on. That's pretty much the front. All right, so these they look a lot better when the sun isn't like directly on them. So these are my custom fog light intakes. If you want more information on those, just put it in the comments. I can get into either how I made them, or I can, you know, get into more of, you know, like working on the kit or whatever. But I am working on, you know, like a kit for the 4th gen, because 4th gen doesn't have any like lower inlets. At least the hatch doesn't. What else did I do? Oh, I blacked out the sides of my headlights because I couldn't replace the bulb that's in there. It comes with an amber bulb. And so I did that on both sides just because I didn't like the look of that amber bulb. I kind of did the same in the back. So in the back, I did like a little wrap. There we go, if I zoom in. But yeah, you can see it a lot better whenever it's, you know, when it's darker, obviously. I also just put, what is this, like the headlight tint on the centers, just to kind of black it out a little bit more, give it more of that, you know, like that Ferrari look. Moving on to the back, since we're back here, I added some custom vents. Now, again, a lot of the stuff that I do, I just kind of start cutting and seeing what fits and what doesn't. And these vents, the first model, this is actually like the second version that I made, but the first version, they didn't really fit. So the first version, I cut all the way up, but I didn't realize that there's actually, like, the frame is back here. So I had to kind of improvise. That's what I'm running right now. So I have another version of these that's skin and carbon fiber. So I'll be taking these off and putting the carbon fiber ones on probably in the next video, or another a video coming soon. I don't know if it's the next one or the next one after that, but one of these I'll be swapping these out for the carbon fiber versions. I guess I could get into the exhaust. So I wanted to go with like a LFA style, you know, tri-tip, single exit, center exit. And the original design had the exhaust mounted up here, you know, where the stock license plate goes. Now, if you look under there, the bash bar, I couldn't get it as high as I wanted without taking out the crash bar, and I didn't want to take that out because I needed that for things like the license plate and also my tow hook, which actually comes in handy a lot because my car shuts down on me all the time. It's stupid how often this car gives me problems. I took out the little reflectors, but that's only temporary. I'll probably put them back in once I finish working on the diffuser. I got the Cork Sport spoiler that I feel like everybody and a mama put on their hatch. I'm tired of it. It looks fine, you know, like it looks cool for what it is. Don't get me wrong, you know, but I just feel like everybody has it and I'm kind of tired of seeing it. So the parts are done, but I haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to mount it all together. So once I figure out how to mount it, I guess you'll see the diffuser come together. In the meantime, in between time, this is what the back is looking like right now. Now, if we move on to the side, actually, let me go to the other side, because it's kind of sunny out here, y'all. For it to be freezing tomorrow, it's a little hot right now. I'm not going to hold you. Let's see, what else should I talk about? Well, let me get into the interior, bro. Y'all pretty much seen the exterior. Let me get into the interior, and then I'll get up under the engine bay, all right? So the interior is what we're looking like. I repainted my door cards. The reds don't match. It don't matter to me. I really don't care that the reds don't match. I do not care. It's good enough. I go places and people are like, oh, hey, I didn't even know it didn't match. Now, if you get it right up on, like, if you put it in the sun, of course, you know. But for the most part, don't nobody care that the reds don't match. You don't notice unless you look at hard. Anyway, I painted this. I painted this, and as you can see, it kind of faded. And by kinda, I mean a lot, but you know, we shifting a lot. Anyway, I swapped this out. It is an automatic, but I don't really like the automatic shifter. Y'all can hate if you want. I don't care. I don't care. I swapped this out, automatic, and I put this one on. It is still like an automatic. You just press down and shift like that. It worked for me. It worked for me. This, again, like I said, I was looking for the cheapest one, lowest amount of miles. Didn't care if it was automatic or manual. And automatic, bro, it's convenient. It is what it is. I probably could have got some more power out of it if it was a manual. And I'll talk about that once I get back into the engine bay, because, bro, this car is giving me some issues whenever it comes to the motor and the transmission and the electrical system. But a lot of that is my fault. I'm not gonna hold you. A lot of that is my fault. I just wanted to kind of show y'all what my cockpit is looking like. All right, so I've got gauges here, carbon fiber. This one is not carbon fiber, but it will be. So I'm actually working on like an entire pod that's gonna, you know, replace this piece right here. I'm working on turn the blinker off, bro. So I'm working on a whole like replacement piece that goes on the top, that'll either have, you know, one here or one here, but this is, you know, this works for me. All right, so I got my fuel pressure right here, oil pressure right here, and then I've got oil temp right there, water temp, wideband. Down here, I've got my fuel pressure on this switch. This is my fuel pump. So I completely rewired my fuel system. And then right here, this controls my fog lights. This one is empty switch right now. And then this one controls my oil cooler fan. And we're sitting at 180 right now. We don't necessarily need it, but if I wanted it, it's literally right there. I'm trying to think, what else? Let me show y'all the trunk real quick. In the back, I cut this out because I wanted somewhere to put my tools. So actually I didn't cut this out. This is a completely new one. I spilled oil on the stock, the stock piece, so I had to make a new one. And whenever I was making this, I just made a battery box because I moved my battery to the back. So this is where I store my battery now. It's a lighter weight battery. Let me go to the front and show y'all the engine real quick again, and let's have this little chat. All right, so here we go. It's dirty right now. I promise you I'm gonna clean it before I take it to a show, but it get dusty out here, bro. So we are supercharged with the VT supercharger kit. I relocated my battery to the trunk. Originally I had a cork sport short ram intake. I did a mod to make it a quarter intake. And I put a larger K&N intake on there, so I may or may not do like you take the headlight out and then you have your intake coming through the headlight. I may do one of those. I'm not gonna hold you. The supercharger kit, so yeah, the car blew like 3 days into supercharging. It was my fault. I didn't drain the fuel that I was running. I took that as a sign to rebuild it. I should have started my YouTube journey then. I didn't. Why? I don't know. I was lazy. Procrastinating is what it is. I'm here now. So yeah, the supercharger, it runs great. I'm not gonna hold you. It sounds great. Now my exhaust is kind of loud. I've got one cat. I don't have the second cat. I'm not gonna hold you. That shit gone. I've got the stock resonator, and I've got a vibrant resonator where my second cat used to be. But other than that, the exhaust is pretty loud, so I can barely hear the supercharger. I did see, you know, a couple people, they did the Foster's supercharger wand mod. I feel like I could do it myself, so I'm gonna at least try, and then if it doesn't come out sounding as good as his kit, I'll go and buy his kit. I swapped out the fuel system. I'm running Dershworks. I think I said that right, DW300. I think I'm the only 4th gen that's running that fuel pump. I completely swapped out the wiring. Right now it's running on a relay. Damn, I should have probably taken that off to show y'all that. Another time, if y'all care about the fuel system, bruh, just let me know, and I can get into exactly how I swapped out, like what fuel pump I'm running, how I swapped it out, the wiring, everything, the relay. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. Like, it's not, you know, it's a Mazda 3 with a supercharger. Like, it's not, you know, it's not the greatest thing in the world. Ooh, you got a Mazda 3, ooh, it's supercharged, ooh. How fast is it? It's not a fucking Hellcat. It's fast enough. It's fast enough. That's all you gotta know. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close this. And that's pretty much it. Comment, like, if you like it. If you don't, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe if you want to see more. But how do I get there? Oh, there we go. I gotta go this way to get it in there. I don't have like a specific path for the channel, you know, like I'ma just post whatever I'm doing with the car. That's what's getting uploaded. I have been working on stuff for, you know, for customers. Somebody, actually, this piece right here, I don't need this. I'm running a quarter intake. This right here, the intake duct is something that someone asked for in a group chat that I'm in. So if you're interested, again, bro, just let me know what y'all interested in. That's really it, bro. I'm here for y'all. Like, there ain't no point in me really posting on YouTube if nobody gonna watch it. Yeah, that's it. All right, I'm out.